Going to be a good one. Both teams pretty even matched. Should be a good time tonight.
As the ball is up, and we are underway here from the Meeks Fenway Fieldhouse. Austin Peay with the ball first. Take a look at their starting five. A couple key players to watch out for, but first in that starting five, Keisha Gregory. Pretty solid player this year, averaging over 11 points per game for Austin Peay.
Keisha Gregory scored 21 last game out against Alabama A&M, 7 for 9 shooting. She is absolutely terrific, and she's 6th in the nation in free throw percentage, 30 for 32 on the year. It's good for 94%.
The ball will stay with Austin Peay wearing their road red over here on this sideline. Deflected out of bounds by Evansville's Griffin. 2 seconds on the shot clock. As the three is off the back iron by Brandy Furby. The ball will stay with Austin Peay on this side of the floor. Evansville working in a zone defense here early on, Alex.
Yeah, the Purple Aces, again, are going to try and make Austin Peay beat them in a way down low. They're trying to kind of lock up that three-point percentage. That's exactly what Austin Peay's going to try and do. They chuck up a lot of threes. They're going to see a second one here.
And the first one goes in for Austin Peay here tonight. First one off the mark with the late shot clock situation. That one goes in. Austin Peay takes the early 3-0 lead. As you mentioned, top 20 in the nation. A very good three-point shooting team. Evansville with the basketball for the first time. You see their starting five. Led by Anna Newman, the freshman, running the point guard position. As Gasper tries to fight for the second chance, and she's the go-to player for Evansville offensively here tonight.
He's mentioned go-to. She really is, averaging over 13 points a game. She's got to finish there.
Just over a minute and a half into this one, 3-0 lead for Austin Peay. And we mentioned a couple of those key statistics in the open, but a couple other keys to the game for you tonight here, Alex.
Yeah, if you're Austin Peay, do what you did on that first possession. You're trying to beat the Purple Aces early. Nice up and under for Brooke Bishop there. But you know, you gotta let it rain from three. Shoot as many as you can, and you gotta lock down on Carrie Gasper. If you're the Purple Aces, you know, you want to give these fans something. You know, you want to win here at home. Again, they are 0-4 at home, and then avoid the aerial attack. You know, they have to lock down on Gonzalez Varner as much as they can. Gonzalez Varner averaging almost 13 points a game, 9 boards. She's got the size. It's going to be tough for the Purple Aces, especially when she checks in.
First shot from Griffin here tonight, left short, but a second chance for the Purple Aces. Newman straight away. Gets knocked down, no whistle. And the three hits off the front side. Early 1-point advantage here for Austin Peay. 5-5 mark this year, winning their last game out against Alabama A&M, 75-58. It's Gregory with the head fake, drives baseline. As that ball
you gotta go get it, Preston.
Not come back down. That's a little
enough,
out
right?
of my range.
Hey, I've seen you hit the top of the backboard. I know you can go get that.
Well, at least not in these shoes.
They're calling for you, I'm telling you. You can do it in the dress shoes. Come on. I know you could. Oh, they're getting the mop. Come on.
As Crawford went up for the layup attempt, 3 seconds on the shot clock left.
He missed. We're 0 for 1. Well, now let's see the referee. We're 0 for 2. Let's see how many times this take. Over, under 4. Over, under 4. We're at 2. Let's see it. Oh, he beat me. It was 3. There we go.
That's a fun way to settle into this game. Usually you see it may get stuck between the rim and the backboard, but rarely do you see it get stuck on top of the backboard. As Crawford will head to the line after drawing the whistle. Just over 3 minutes into this one in the first quarter. Nothing but net on the first as Crawford, a junior guard out of Forest Park, Georgia, averaging 6.5 points per game, 55% at the line this year. With one more attempt to go in this trip.
Austin Peay shooting just about 72%.
goes 1 for 2, and the free throw percentage has been one of the improving marks this season for Austin Peay compared to previous seasons.
It's 3 points. You have to work on it. That has to be at the end of every practice. You have to practice your free throws. It's that simple, yet some teams make it so sophisticated and complicated on their team. I mean, when you get 3 points at the charity stripe, you absolutely have to convert.
4-2 edge for Austin Peay. Aces with the basketball. Shot clock running down. 5 to shoot. Miller for 3. And that one clanks off the iron. Had a stretch there a few weeks ago where she was just lining up from 3-point range. Couldn't get that one to fall, though. Really,
you can just tell right here, Preston, Austin Peay really looking to swing, and that's what they're going to have to do. Make that extra pass, drive in, kick to the corner. That was beautiful. That was perfectly set up. That's exactly what they have to do. They're going to try and exploit this 2-3 that Coach Matt Ruffing has installed with the Aces. They're going to try and kind of drive into the middle, but you can't get caught with 3 defenders hawking the ball to where someone's open in the corner. That is exactly what David Mindlick and Austin Peay want to do tonight against the Purple Aces.
And Bishop with the answer for Evansville. Hitting the 3-point shot, and it's 7-5 Austin Peay.
Bishop averaging 7.5 points per game. She's got 5 already here tonight. I'm really surprised she hasn't been used in the offense more. She gets the start tonight. She was their go-to last year before she got hurt. She is one of their best players alongside Carrie Gasp.
Yeah, saw limited action last year. Had a great season going last year until a season-ending injury. So whistle goes against Evansville, another foul, which will give sophomore Maya LaFleur a chance to enter the game for the Govs. But even then, Brooke Bishop's still a senior leader on the squad.
Total leader. I mean, her and Gasper are the captains, and when they go, the Purple Aces can go a little bit, and they really need these two to step up even more than they already have.
The runner off the backboard, no good from Brianna Furby. So Austin Peay's advantage still at 2. Approaching the halfway mark of the first quarter. On the Valley on ESPN from Evansville, Indiana.
Such a nice drive by Bishop. Right there, shot fake, so simple. Gets the defender to bite up in the air. Drives straight to the hoop. Got enough of an angle. Kiss it off the glass. That's just perfect.
Put it right off the square and in. Tied at 7. Working the ball around the perimeter. Like I said, just trying to space out this defense from Evansville. You try to collapse and then kick it out or space it out and drive in.
For the Purple Aces, got to do a better job of boxing out. Austin Peay's got the height. They're going to try and use that to their advantage.
So that'll be a whistle. That will take us to our first time out of this one, tied at 7 between Austin Peay and Evansville.
I believe the first year out of the McCarty era is almost over, but it's not yet. Purple Aces looking to play spoiler. They are already locked in as that 10 seed going into St. Louis next week, but they're looking to play spoiler here tonight against Southern.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. The Valley on ESPN with Alex Gould, Preston Leinenbach, Caleb Slagle will join us here momentarily from the sidelines here courtside from the Ford Center. So these two teams meeting up for the second time this season. They met in Carbondale, Illinois on February 9th. Salukis taking a 78-73 victory there as the Salukis get their first possession of the game. As the first 2 points of the game will go to Armand Fletcher, the senior guard out of Edwardsville, Illinois.
What more can you say about Armand Fletcher? He's top 10 in the Valley in scoring, rebounds per game, field goal percentage. This guy can shoot the lights out of the basketball. The Purple Aces have to face guard him as much as they can, make him drive to the basket.
So it's an early 3-0 lead to start out the game for the Salukis. Marty Hill tries to throw one up and leaves it well short.
Southern Illinois, one of the best defensive teams in the Valley, and you can see why.
And quickly running the other way before Evansville's defense can get set. Fletcher once again, it's a 5-0 lead for the Salukis. And as you mentioned, the Salukis, they are tough on defense. You see there, Aaron Cook just playing right up against KJ Riley. The ball will go to the Salukis, and So far, this is not the exact start Evansville's wanted. They've struggled in their first halves, in the first 20 minutes, multiple times this year. And you got to expect that they got to win this first 20, especially try to get back in this in the first 4 minutes of this game, because it's just been the first half that has been the Achilles heel for the Aces.
A couple of turnovers here early. The Purple Aces need to settle down a little bit.
3-point shot from Stradniks off the right iron. Senior Marty Hill, one of 4 seniors for the Purple Aces on senior night, and the regular season home finale for Evansville. Riley charging hard to the basket, can't get it to fall off the window. And Eric McGill, the junior out of Memphis, Tennessee, shoots 38% from behind the arc this year. That's where he's at his best, is from behind that perimeter.
This is the exact start you want if you're Southern Illinois. If the Purple Aces want any chance tonight, they are going to have to face guard. And that's something we're going to talk about. Southern's going to try to do a good job of drawing the double team inside. Nice move by KJ Riley, getting the Purple Aces on the board. But Salukis are going to try and do a nice job of drawing a double team inside and then kicking to their guards up top. They're not afraid to shoot the 3-ball, Preston. They're the top 3-point shooting team in the Missouri Valley Conference, and you can see why that time it's Lloyd.
3 points.
Sean Lloyd, the senior, couldn't find any help, decided to let it fly and knocks it down. And it's already a 9-point advantage for Southern Illinois. Evansville's got to find a way to get the offense going here as they're behind by 9. And the one thing Coach Picardi has mentioned is the key is obviously protecting the basketball, but moving the basketball as well in a smart way.
What a nice block by Stradniks there. The defense too much for Southern.
And they'll give the basket and the foul. Aaron Cook, the circus shot, gets it to go, +1.
Wow. What a move by Aaron Cook. We'll take a look at this one again, break it down. One-on-one with John Hall, maybe even a one-on-2. Somehow kisses it off the glass nicely. Really nice start for the Salukis here on the road.
Basically had the ball tied up almost in midair, and then with his back to the basket, gets it to go. And Cook to the line, where he has shot 65% this year. And as this game is already pushed to a 11-point lead for the Salukis, the keys to the game, first for Evansville with the basketball now.
Well, for the Purple Aces, you got to play for your seniors. You got 4 of them here tonight, in Danius Hotkavicius, Shea Feehan, Marty Hill, and Jared Chestnut. Have to find a way to play for them, however you can. See Evan Coleman, he's playing for his seniors. That's a nice 3 by Coleman, a cool 3. But again, you got to box out on 3s. If you're not going to man mark, just like that, if you're not going to man mark there on Fletcher, you're going to have to at least box out. As Danius Hotkavicius gets the rebound there. But for Southern Illinois, I had it written down, establish the 3-point early. They clearly have, and then they, once you establish that, you know, your shots from the exterior, then you can go inside to Pippen and your bigs down low. It could be a field day for Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois out and running early. They lead by 8, going to the under-16 media timeout.